I've just come out to the garden to check on my plants and open the greenhouse, and I've realised that the lotus in the pond is flowering. There's one there, there's two here, there's one over there, there's a couple in there, and then over here on the tops of this, just here, this is our iris, which is about to flower. You can see the petals just there. But yeah, summer is 100% here now. So it is a stunningly beautiful day today, and I realised that my lavender that is over here needs to be snipped off so that other buds can grow. So I'm going to come and get myself some lavender out, and then I will hang it and dry it, and I can use it in spell work. So I've got my lavender, and now I'm going to go over to my little potting bench and wrap it with some twine, and then I'll probably hang this in my kitchen because that's kind of the driest area of the house, and then in a few days time hopefully it will be nice and dry and ready to use in spells. Now my new lavender lives here next to last year's lavender. Yay! So one of my followers on Instagram recently asked me if I could show how to make a prosperity powder and then how to use that in a ritual or spell. And I haven't really needed to do anything for prosperity recently, but I thought since I've got a few new projects coming for my Etsy store and Instagram, and obviously my husband's just had this book come out 2 days ago, I thought I would just do some prosperity work and, you know, do a prosperity spell for us, for the household. So I thought I would start by doing a prosperity spell. So I've got some herbs. You don't have to use all of them. You can use just a couple or all, it's totally up to you. But I just thought I would show you some of the ones that I'm going to use in my prosperity powder. And then I've got my big marble mortar and pestle that I'm going to grind it all up in, and then we'll take it upstairs to my altar and do a prosperity work in. So yeah, if you want to make prosperity powder, this is my way of doing it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So the herbs that I've got are mint, spearmint. Then I've got vervain. I've got some thyme. Some juniper berries. Some basil. Bay leaves. Cloves. And cinnamon. So I might not use all of these, but like I said, you could use 3 or 6 or all of those. It's totally up to you. Whatever your particular intention is for, you can customize your powder to suit your intention. So that's what I'm going to do. So all I need to do is add my herbs and then grind it in a clockwise direction while focusing on my intention, and then we can use it for spell work. So I'm going to make my powder now. So that is my prosperity powder. What I am going to do is just sieve it to get the very big bits of bay leaf out, and then I'll just pop it back into the jar that my basil was in, and then we'll go upstairs. So I'll be right back. Before I immediately go into doing my spell work, I've decided to just pull a few tarot cards because I want to kind of see where I'm already working at, you know, building abundance in my life, and then also what blockages I need to overcome to increase the abundance in life. So I'm going to pull a few cards and see what we get. So those are my tarot cards, these ones to represent what I'm doing right to build abundance, and then these ones to show me what blockages I need to be trying to overcome. So with those cards in mind, I've chosen some candle colours for this working. So I don't currently have a green candle, so I'm going to use a yellow and a blue because, you know, science, yellow and blue makes green, and also because I associate the yellow candle with the sun card, and then the blue candle, which is going to bring some peace and some calm, might help with the blockages that I need to overcome. And then because I specifically want to overcome blockages to prosperity at the same time, I'm also going to use a purple candle because the hangman tells me that I need to maybe work on my inner self, my spirituality. So yeah, I'm going to use those 3 candles, which might seem like an odd combination for a prosperity working, but prosperity isn't all about money. So I'm going to use those 3 candles and my prosperity powder. And then I've also just got this small amount of oil. This is just sunflower oil that I use for coating candles during spell work when I don't want to use essential oils. So I'll be using this just to coat the candles so that the prosperity powder will stick. And that's it, that's what I'll be using. So if you want to do this spell, then you just need these things. Obviously you don't need the prosperity powder or the oil, and you could just use a white candle if you wanted to, and use a needle just to carve some prosperity sigils into it if you wanted to. Just, I'm going a little bit more elaborate today because I was asked to do a ritual, so this is what I'm doing. I've come downstairs with my prosperity powder and I'm just going to sprinkle it at the threshold of the house, just to basically bring prosperity in and stop prosperity from escaping, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do that now.